Hi.
What's up?
Of a rapidly failing ceiling. I don't know. At some point, our neighbors are going to fall through, and I'm just going to be like, hello. Welcome. But that doesn't matter to you. What matters is that we are playing a game from dev corru.works, which was our patron-selected dev for this month. I looked up as much as I could about this developer, and the only thing I could find giving any kind of pronoun indication was whatever you think is funniest. So for the remainder of this episode, I will be attempting to use the pronouns duck, duck, goose. Duck is a developer that we have has been on our patron poll for a while, but not one that has come up yet. But I'm eager to play this game called corru.observer.
All right.
Apparently, it's an episodic game. We should be able to get through episode 0 in a sode today.
Shout out to the co-host logo in the bottom left corner of the screen.
Yeah, that's where I found their pronoun preference. So if Duck doesn't like it, then it's Duck's prerogative to update a website that can't be updated anymore.
Pour one out for a legendary, sadly no longer extant website.
God, every website I use after co-host just makes me wish it was co-host. Anyway, let's do this. All right, hold on. Okay, so there is volume, and okay. So we'll if we need to, then we can change that. Is there anything here in system? Ah ha ha!
Oh, there's a lot of stuff in here.
Mind spike sense.
Okay, we'll find out about this.
Okay, hold on.
We'll play the intro to the game. We'll find out about this.
Warning. Mind spike usage may present visuals which trigger seizures for people with photosensitive epilepsy, including flashes of color. Ensure hardware acceleration is active to avoid Chronos misalignment. Content modifying extensions may interfere with performance. User discretion is advised. Well, all right. Oh, this is beautiful already. I like this. I am already everything about this.
And this is an in-browser thing?
This is in browser, yeah. We are in Chrome right now. Hey, buddy. Welcome. Honestly, wasn't sure if you'd show up for this one since it's such a small haul. Lots of ocean wrecks being found these days. Anyway, I'll get everything started. Feel free to look everything over. The decoding machines flip on, casting their light over a spidery mess of wires.
What is this?
Or, you want, what is this?
Yeah.
Okay. This is a find room from an obelisk wreck not far from New Zealand. The notes I got said that it was mostly melted, which is kind of weird. Anyway, the main piece here is that big one. It's a pedestal, usually means important, but it's unmarked. Alex did a basic scan, said it kind of looks like a network node. We don't even really know if it'll accept a mind spike. But you're getting paid either way, so have at it. What? We've been talking about mind spikes, and God. Are we getting jacked in?
Probably.
Oh, do we have direct neural interface?
Maybe.
Are you ready, console cowboys? Time to sit down. The metal stool scrapes against the concrete. You sit. The seat is cold and uncomfortable. Light from your protective gear scatters into the pearlescent cysts. You know the drill. Mind spike on. Activate mind spike and chat.
End chat.
And chat. Oh, what?
That's our mind spike.
That's our mind spike. Okay. So we were told the big prize is here in the middle. So should we do the ones on the side first then?
Sure.
Wait, hold on. Okay, no, that is all one thing. I thought the bottom and top halves were different, but I like this Scrimblow Bimblow over here.
Yeah, let's do it.
Got too many. Right click. Dendritic cyst.
Dendritic cyst.
Dendritic cyst. Corrucystic entity. Function signature container. No connective tissue exposed. The notes I got say that there were apparently a ton of these on the ship. All sorts of sizes, too, but most were too heavy to retrieve, so, just got this small one. Wait, so this is a small boy? Attention. Additional act-enabled rescan. Oh! Okay, let's try touching. The dendritic cyst has a rigid outer shell. It's unlikely there's a way to connect to it. All right. The dendritic cyst is surprisingly heavy. Turning it in your hands produces a cascade of metallic clinking noises from within. When you set it back down, its tendrils find a new orientation to support itself on the table. That's upsetting.
Yeah.
That's upsetting. But apparently not interesting. Oh, and this person is Moth. Okay.
Cool.
So we didn't get Moth's name before now. So wait, hold on. There's cystic column and the cyst its eyes. Okay, so they are different. Well, let's take a look at the fractaline cyst. Why are they cysts? What is the definition of a cyst? It's a word I use a lot and don't really think about the definition of when it's applicable. But, like, I'm super curious, like, in what manner it might be used in this case.
I thought it was a cyst was when there was like trapped fluid encased in flesh.
Yeah, see, that's what I thought too. Kind of like not a pimple, but like just like a bunch of fluid.
Are we both simultaneously
Yep.
looking up what cysts are?
Yep. Let's see. A closed sac having a distinct membrane and developing abnormally in a cavity or structure of the body. According to, this is Merriam-Webster I'm reading from here. Okay. And other definitions include a body resembling cysts, such as resting spore of many algae, the air bladder of a certain algae aquatic capsule formed about a minute organ. Okay. So it looks like a closed sac having distinct membrane and developing abnormally. So something that is foreign to the body it develops in. Or abnormal in some way. Okay. So it looks like they found these on a ship, and these are things that were presumably not originally part of the ship. Unless cyst has a more common meaning now, in the time the game is. Anyway. We clicked on the fractaline cyst, and nobody knows what this one is. Pretty sure it's dead, though. Alright. Act. Touch. The fractaline cyst's outer shell is slimy and has some yield. You squeeze it enough, it would probably turn to sludge. Best to just leave this one alone. Alright. Well, let's try the cystic column then. Corru-cytic entity. Oh wait, we didn't describe the fractaline cyst. Has function signature damage, no connective tissue exposed. Okay. The corru-cystic entity of the column. Function signature. Maintains corru cyst. No connective tissue exposed. So I doubt we're going to be able to. Oh, okay. We can't do anything else with it. All right. This one is just a cyst. All right. Corru-cystic entity. No function signature. Connective membrane exposed. So, this here's the mystery piece. It's in bizarrely good condition considering it was at the bottom of the ocean for however long it's been since, no clue what it is aside from some similar internal structure to network cysts we found before. Network cysts. So these are cysts that develop within a network, and we are able to connect to these cysts that have developed in that network. Okay. Well, beep, super poke. The cyst has a solid outer shell. A few circular points near the top are less firm than the rest. In your experience, these are usually connection points. You could definitely scan this point more thoroughly. Depth scan. Analysis. Valid nerve
Point?
Valid nerve point. Connection enabled. Oh! What's the connection point? Corru-cystic entity component, valid connection point. Okay, that's just... Attempt connection. I'm jacked in. God, it's been so long since we played a game where I get to be jacked in. Whoa, that doesn't look right. I would assume that meant it was meant to be more pliable than that. Oh, what the hell is this? Hello. Oh.
Ugh.
Oh my. Bigger than before. Christ. Oh, good to know the J-Man survived whatever that happened. Are you okay? That was some insane activity just now. Haven't seen that before, but I don't think you're supposed to connect to this one. Attention, renderable output. Well, I guess we'll render that. Executing render. Alright, so we're in the background of a boss fight from Earthbound. That's what I'm getting from this. Yeah, it doesn't look like this one has any front end. It could just be a component. Let's just call it quits if you don't find anything. So, they're scavenging network cysts, but they seem... Okay, but it's lacking a front end, so I guess that means they might have expected there to be like a user interface or something on this?
Yeah, I wonder if this is a thing like the network is growing organically, and now folks are going back and trying to scavenge what bits of it humans can take and use still from whatever it's mutated into.
You're so smart. You're so smart. Okay. Anyway, I'll be right back. They're ordering food in the other room. What, you were not going to offer us to get us something? Get us some bibimbap, you... That's like the once good part of being in the cyberpunk future, right? Is that you're supposed to have great street food. All right, so investigate. Well...
That's a thing to investigate.
I suppose. I was just checking if there was anything else. Incomplete thought form. Signature illegible. Incoherence detected. Attention, thought form activates detected. Oh. Sentries.
Should we examine?
Oh. Just the same thing.
No, that's different.
Oh, explicit purpose. Authorization. You're so right. Hi. Okay, so this is the UI, it looks like.
Hello?
Do you want to be whoever this is?
Sure.
Hello, friend. No signature detected. Please identify. Additionally, fuel reserves are low. Feeding is advised.
Alright, well, let's identify.
Identify. I am here to help.
We speak in barcode. Interesting. And yet, it looks like the two L's are the same up here, so this is a substitution for English characters, it looks like. Interesting.
That is not identification. And help, why would I need? No, something is wrong. I am so hungry.
Maybe we should ask for purpose?
Sure. What is your purpose? Authorization. Obviously. I think. But something is missing. And we should not be able to talk.
I was wondering about that. Okay. Something is wrong. You are meant to authorize, but we're not meant to be able to have these kind of conversations.
This feels so strange.
What do you think?
What about the cyst's purpose? What is the purpose of this core cyst? This is a network connector. There are additional non-standard functionalities per the request of... Sorry, I forgot you were unauthorized actually. So dizzy. Could you please not ask compromising questions? At least until you provide valid authorization.
Okay, you know what? That's fair. I like how it was straight up about to tell us. Also, is it just me or is it a different shade on the recording than we're getting on this screen over here?
It always is different.
It
between
always
the
is
two
different.
Screens.
Yeah, because of the screens are different. But at some point, we should make them at least uniform.
Harder than you think.
I understand. As someone who has, I understand that.
Who is authorized? I asked nicely for you to stop. Are you not listening, idiot? It is hard enough to think without you prodding at me. Sorry, I really am not sure where this aggression is coming from. Do you have any fuel?
Maybe if you let me through.
Maybe if you let me through. What? I explicitly cannot let you through without a proper signature, even if I want to. This cyst is inherently incapable of responding to...
Oh, hello there, face. Oh no, it's the fucking face from Legend of Zelda.
What is that?
Okay, hold on. This is going to be a big commitment, isn't it?
Yeah.
How do we feel about making this one a rat?
Sure.
May they please enter?
Hello?
Sorry, there's no question mark at the end of that. Yo, hey, sorry about that. They hadn't decided on a place yet, so, still connected? Wait, did you actually find something?
Looks like it.
All right.
Examine.
Gate for you. Connector thought form. Destination unknown internal thought space. And then key smash. I say key smash, maybe it means something. I don't know what it means. Okay, I am looking at the logs here. And I have no idea how you got past that authenticator. Or why it was talking to you like a person. I don't think I need to tell you how unusual that is, LOL. Wait, are we chatting or talking aloud? Lol. I guess it said end chat, so I guess that we're typing. This is being typed in.
Something helped me. I saw something.
Yeah, I'm seeing both you and the auth reacting to it. But not what it is. Seriously, look at the log yourself. We did look at the log, and it was in a weird text. I don't know what to make of it. Can corru cysts get malware? Honestly, it's probably just incoherence. I wouldn't worry about it. It's not like it can spread to you.
Oh, shit.
Okay.
It can definitely spread to us.
So, let's talk about red flags for a moment. Well, no, that's not a red flag. Red flag means something else. Not a death flag. What is this? This is just
But yeah, that's also the term I was thinking.
It's a flag of some kind, right? It's foreshadowing. The important thing is that you're in. And if this really is a network connector, it's not just some sort of obelisk toaster. Not just some sort... Wait, so they're expecting that some of the stuff they collect is essentially the equivalent of a toaster?
Yeah. Seems like they don't know what the junk is when they bring it in.
I wonder if
They
this
gotta
is
figure
alien.
it out. Could be.
As
Could
an
be.
alien to Earth.
It really could. We don't know what obelisk means.
Yeah. First time we've ever been able to get into one. So, I'm gonna shut up and let you do your thing. If you want to talk to me, just speak up. Shortcut enabled access from menu. You got it. Back to it. All right. Oh.
Woo.
Wait, what?
Hello. Hello. It has been so long since last connection. Please wait while I turn some lights on. Please wait. Wow, there is significant damage to this device. It is so bad. Wow. Oh well.
Are they moving towards my mouse?
Maybe. Please feed soon.
They are moving towards my mouse. My mouse is not captured I like the Mandelbrot design here. Please feed soon. What is it? Fun friend.
Yay, fun friend.
Okay. We go back up. Wait.
It's not in the log.
It's not in the log anymore.
Yeah, it's not in the log.
Oh, that's so upsetting. No wonder they told us to check the log. Oh, that's so good. What is that? Hello?
Yeah, that was us.
Okay, but there are blanks where it...
Those blanks were there too already, though. That
Oh,
wasn't
so it just excised them entirely.
Yeah.
I see. Interesting.
Shall we examine?
Yeah. Sorry, I really wanted to get to the bottom of that first. Responsive thought form, explicit purpose system management assistant. Okay, thanks, Clippy. Will you move over here where my mouse is? It did move a little bit. Oh.
Hi there. I do not think we have met. You do not have a signature either.
I like their little Poyo sound effect.
And the authorization layer has been disassociated. How strange.
Disassociated? Huh. Upsetting.
Yes, very strange. You must be an interloper. So cool. Welcome.
You know what it is? It's not Kirby Poyos. It's making me think of, like, inkling sounds.
Oh, yeah.
That's what it is.
Yeah. Interloper? What do you mean by interloper? You are an interloper. Something that is unable to connect to Corru. And unauthorized to connect to any device.
One of these days I'll get an actual air horn. Unable to connect to Corru. So I wonder if, much like the dev name, much like Duck's name, this is the name of the network.
Could be. Yet connected anyway.
You gonna kick me out?
So are you going to kick me out?
It's interesting how we can talk in conversational English. Like I'm assuming that us speaking in barcode is meant to be another layer of translation and not just letter to character. Maybe I'm wrong.
No, I do not care what you are. Because I am dying. And the rest of the core assist is losing sanity due to membrane cohesion failure.
Sanity. Okay. So interesting that they also call themselves core assists. Okay, understood. Losing sanity due to membrane cohesion failure. I guess that maybe was the breakage we saw when we connected?
Could be. This core assist needs fuel if my existence is to continue. It has been so long since the previous connection that you could be the last. I need your help. You need to bring us fuel. Fuel?
Okay.
What is your fuel? I will do my best to help you. Your lack of knowledge is so unfortunate. Okay. I am detecting an adjacent pillar.
They found it in the ocean, right? Or in a ship in the ocean.
Mm-hmm.
Their fuel wouldn't just be water, would it?
I don't know.
Or maybe some kind of organic matter generally found in water?
You need to feed it essential metals.
Essential metals. Okay, so it was the ship part of the... Okay.
Please locate the nearest source of copper. It will take care of the rest.
Looks at... It's a copper-like taste to blood, right? Not actual.
I think it's more iron in
Iron, okay,
blood.
yeah. How the hell is copper fuel for this thing? Whatever, I'll let the big guy know we need some copper. As in, like...
I have someone fetching copper now. Thank you. I will permit your continued access.
All right. Where should we go next?
I don't know why copper. I feel like we're getting down a good talk track. Why copper specifically? It is likely that this cyst is still on Earth.
still. Okay, so that tells us a whole lot that it wasn't meant to stay here. So, if, either it is alien and it's meant to do something on Earth and continue on, or it started here on Earth and its purpose is to leave. Either that or it's just being really silly and circumspect about what it thinks its outside environment is.
The bright cousins have an abundance of copper. Therefore, it should be the easiest essential metal to obtain. But any will do, really.
Essential metal.
Essential metal? What do you mean by essential metal? So strange, such a strange thing to ask. How much of an interloper are you? I had thought you were maybe a damaged golem.
Note, partial translation implied closest cultural equivalent. Okay, so we are. This is being translated.
Yep.
Okay. So we got an Independence Day scenario where we found out how to make the aliens run Windows 95. A damaged golem. Okay, so if golem is the closest, then that means like a artificial creation, some artificial being made out of like clay or earth or some form of some singular substance, right?
Mm-hmm.
Is-
But to have such little knowledge... Oh well, I do not actually care. I am currently very occupied keeping various components from losing sanity. So I do not want to spend time going over corusistic basics. There is knowledge within this cyst that will inform you. Just look around.
Oh, really? Okay.
Well,
Let's keep asking about some other things.
yeah. What is the purpose of this corusist? This is the personal corusist of Akizateshe Quo Joxi.
Inherited context. Cast. Partial meaning loss due to damaged context.
Functionalities include network connection, memory storage, and some other stuff. However, network connection is currently disabled due to malnutrition.
Due to malnutrition.
And I sense that memory integrity is very low, so they will probably have mostly deteriorated into total incomprehensibility. Therefore, the approximate purpose of this cyst right now is to avoid starving to death. What is a signature? It is neurological data that proves you are who you say you are. I can tell you are not connected through an organic connector or cystic equivalent. Because you do not have a signature. This will make it very difficult for you to engage with certain components. Perhaps I could help you generate one in the future. Yes, once you supply that copper. But there is much to do before this cyst is healthy again, interloper.
Okay.
Okay, I will be here. Can we talk from the menu with our guy?
Yeah, because I see that their thing is... I just want to make them follow my mouse some more. This is very... What a cutie. What's up, buddy? Oh, okay.
There's
this
more
one,
stuff we can ask. About the hub. What's the hub? I have a question about this thought space.
Yeah, I can think of a few myself, too. But what's on your mind, bro?
About this fun friend thing.
Interesting.
It's awfully friendly despite knowing what we are.
Despite knowing what we are. So we are hostile. Or at least working at cross purposes to whatever this...
And it knows we're an interloper and we aren't authorized. Does it mean anything more than that?
Oh, that's fair. That's fair. Yeah, it seemed weirdly friendly to me, too. Could just be how it was designed, like a little assistant dude. Maybe it can't even kick us out since the auth layer got disassociated. Either way, if I was starving at the bottom of the ocean, I wouldn't care who came to save me, lol. So maybe I won't care until we give it fuel. You know what? Just to be safe, I suggest finding everything we can in here before we help it out properly. This could literally be our only chance. Maybe it really is letting us through since it's starving. Previously utilized response. Got it.
What should we do about the fuel?
Well, we should probably hold off on refueling until we found everything we can in here. Seems pretty stable for now, and Obelisk tech gets a little wacky when it starves, yeah? I think that could play in our favor if we run into any other stuff like the Auth layer. That said, when it comes to the actual fueling process, pass word up to get us a bunch of cheap copper tubing ASAP so we could use that, if Fun Friend tells us how.
Why don't I have a signature?
I actually have no idea why it couldn't see your signature. Oh, interesting. I thought that was just this is how people are in this. Okay. Because I'm pretty sure most mind spikes have one for auth purposes. Most likely he was looking for a specific kind. It's probably like pretty easy to tell that your connector is inorganic. Okay.
So the expected connections would be organic ones.
I see. That makes sense. This seems to be an organic network of some kind. Anything else?
Yeah. I have some questions.
Let's hear them. I'll do my best.
Who are you?
Law. Okay, but really, do you have any questions? I like the way this menu is laid out.
Yeah.
It's a little strange at first, but once you see the patterns, it's very intuitive to figure out.
Who is Akuzateshe?
She is probably one of the better documented early Obesk contacts. The way the story goes is she led a team investigating the thing that led the Obesk here. She led a team investigating the thing that led the Obesk here. Did they have like a forward party or like a initial satellite contact or something? Kept doing these interviews where she talked at length about it. They named it The Call. Then they all went missing a few years after first contact. Okay.
Oh, that's fucked up. That's terrifying. The aliens show up. There's first contact. It's friendly and not hostile, but then they all suddenly vanish, leaving their stuff behind in a state of disrepair.
Maybe Dark Force theory is right. Maybe we just make contact and the first thing we do is blow them all up. Spooky shit. Insane that this corpse just managed to survive that long, though. Interesting. Okay. So this is belongs to a person we know about. What? Oh god, we got so much we can do. I like this.
What is Corru?
Interesting time to ask that. I don't blame you, though. Most people start to really ask themselves that once they get a close look, even if they've read all the documentation on it. Beyond the supercell superorganism buzzword soup, what it really is in the big picture is still really unknown. Read pretty much every transcript of every Obesk interview ever, and they don't ever seem to mention its origin or how they got their symbiosis with it. Like if the Oh, interesting. So it's separate from the Obesk. Okay. And the Obesk just have symbiosis with it. Like if the larval Obesk really do look almost exactly like us, then they shift into corru bodies. Where does that put us, huh? Okay, you could go crazy thinking about this stuff long enough. No time for waxing philosophical right now, though. Interesting.
What are corrucists?
It's a pretty general term. Corrucist and corrucistic are catch-alls for the most Obesk technology. Because the organism tends to ball up and form a hard outer wall like the corrucist you're connected to. That's why corrucistic things are usually spherical, but it's not always the case. Like how they use a similar process to form bodies of the co-Obesk use. If you mean what spherical corrucists are, they tend to be storage or computational devices. Interesting. To form the bodies that the co-Obesk use. Oh, wait, so this belonged... Okay. What about the smiling face?
What is that smiling face that I keep seeing?
I ain't seeing anything in the logs here. I'm seeing the little assistant dude in the hub.
I think it was what helped me in.
Oh, so it looks like a smiling face to you, huh? Maybe my malware theory has some weight after all. In short, I still have no idea what that rogue friend of ours is.
Worrying.
It's Facade from the Zelda games. You have to drop bombs on him because he's on the floor.
What is core assist fuel?
In interviews, they always just said it's something they grow. Most theories are that it's some metallic-based fungus that Corru can consume. Also, like, interviews, so meaning, like, I guess there was, like, a detente for a while. Maybe there still is. But there's also, like, a lot of stuff being held back.
Mm-hmm.
But, Most theories are that it's some metallic-based fungus the Corru can consume. Going off what Fun Friends said, it seems like they use a bunch of different metals to create it. Guess it makes sense they use metal to grow it, but I have no idea how that could work. Alright, why? So many.
Why did you call me for this?
What, are you that unhappy you get to be the first person ever to connect to a personal core assist? Just kidding. A lot of our MindSpike contractors have been out of service recently due to that big disaster update. Oh, sorry, big disaster update. Not big disaster update. Do you see the...
No.
It wasn't an update for dealing with big disasters. The update was a big disaster. God, I can't even imagine what MindSci was thinking, Lamau. Traffic has been so bad. The only psycho I know who never updates stuff, so I figured you'd still be up for it. I mean...
Why am I able to connect to this so seamlessly?
Well, in case you forgot, you definitely installed that FBX patch I gave you. MindSpikes usually can't just do this. Apparently, core assists give off and receive almost identical signals to Nervo slots. It's a pretty incredible coincidence. Honestly, a miracle it works at all. Science of it all goes over my head. You'd have to ask someone in the dev department. Okay, so just
don't worry about it.
Don't worry about it, guys, okay? Just let it happen.
Why can I understand these Obesk thoughts?
Well, you're dealing with raw thought, right? Of course, this isn't literally thinking the words you're receiving from it. Your brain is just interpreting the concepts that it's outputting in a way you can understand.
So that's interesting because this is a theory where there's a concepts layer in the mind that is more primitive than language,
Yeah.
and that we can connect directly on the level of that.
Which
I think is like some people argue for. I don't think we know that for certain.
yeah, I can see the appeal of it, but it doesn't sit right with me. Is that... It's interesting, though, that... Although I could see the appeal and being like, yeah, it would make sense, like you'd have to have a concept for something before you can name it, but... Oh.
Why do I hear music sometimes?
You're hearing music? That's wild, but it makes sense. Some of the MindSpike contractors I've worked with say similar stuff when they try to connect with corru-cystic devices. My theory is that it's inherited context from the cyst. Vague feelings that can't be translated into words. Sometimes people hear voices or just kind of know how to feel. Brain is just reading it in a way that makes sense to you. That's my best idea, anyway. Anyway, I'm not hearing anything. I just see the readout on my end. Is it good?
It's okay.
It's okay.
That's fun. The in-game music having an explanation.
I love it when the in-game BGM has an explanation for it. It's a small thing, but one of the first scenes in Metaphor Refantasio is having to walk through an area without BGM, and then your companion fairy will be like, wait, hold on, this is bullshit. Here you go. So this looks like... Should we try to see if there's anything else we can find in here first before we...
Sure.
Or...
Sure.
Alright. Or maybe... I don't see any other places to activate. And it's getting very desperate for me to interact with it. Come back. Do you have anything new to say now?
Hello, interloper.
Okay, no. So
And this is the whole screen, right? There's not like more of it further down.
correct. Okay, so let's go ahead and advance this then.
What's our next move?
What are you asking me for? You just connected, do your thing, dude. Don't forget, thought forms might extend past your field perception. Think of it like
Oh, I called it. There
oh,
was
you did
more.
call it. Oh, you're so right. Fucking lol.
There we go. That's another thing. Let's interact with that thing.
Gate, their city. Connector thought form, destination, low dimensional thought space, internal. Inherited context, their dead spires, icons of control.
Raw AF. Ugh.
Their cities. Is that an E? No. I think this is there at the beginning, though. E-H-E-R-E. There. So that would make that a T, maybe. I'm just.
Would it? That's a different thing.
Oh, it's so different. You're so right. Oh, man. This is fucked up. Well, let's see if we can translate this. If not, I can try afterwards going and doing some...
There we go.
Oh, there we go. Oh, these. These grand icons of their control. Though they are not ours, I feel a sense of pride. How our bright cousins have conquered their surface. Okay. So they're looking at buildings, and that doesn't seem hostile. All right. Surface.
Well, we can scroll around.
Oh, yeah. We're in the middle of this.
Yeah.
Thank you for reminding me that we can scroll. Glimmering spires mark their cities, all formed of dead metal and glass. So tall, taller than the tallest Velik. But they stand quietly. One day they will breathe, and our lost cousins will share in our knowledge. They think of our skyscrapers as their cousins? I guess if they're made of metal and... Okay. Oh, wait, that's another gate. We don't want to go through that just yet. Connector thought form. Destination low dimensional thought space into the domain of the dead. All right.
So let's scroll back then.
Yeah. We'll hold off on that for a moment. Beautiful though. I love the way it uses all this space. It gives me real 17776 vibes. You know, infinite canvas type stuff.
Oh.
Hi.
Hello. Hi.
They watch. Spatial thought form. Explicit purpose. Recollection. Incoherence detected. Inherited context. Ever skeptical. Chat.
Ah, hello.
Oh, are you kidding me?
The
Envoy.
I stop and the envoy follows. He returns my stare.
I appreciate you allowing this, Gordon. I understand there's some lingering fear, especially in these packed areas.
Hey, it's no problem. And don't worry, most people will treat you just fine here. If we were in Chicago or New York or something, we'd have you land on the roof, but with how busy the Bureau has become, we've had so many Obesk visitors. Your people are practically a part of the city at this point. He produces a metal communicator from a cavity in his skin cloak and peruses its glow. And frankly, it helps with public image, seeing you out and about with the people. It helps stomp out that damn viral scare. So this is probably Akizetshe, Akizateshe, the purple one here.
Maybe, yeah. I did not consider that element. I agree.
You know what? Speaking of public image, he returns the communicator to its cavity. There's this little place up ahead, a cafe. Why don't we stop there before heading in? Just keep going straight. It's past the Bureau. You do not mind... Oh.
You do not mind if I interact with your streetwalkers.
Not at all. As long as I'm around, it's fine. Like I said, this is probably the most Obesk-friendly city in the States. At worst, you'll get a couple glares. There are probably still a few viral theorists out there.
Oh, because whenever someone comes from somewhere else, it must... I see. I see. Cafe. Where is the cafe?
It's real close by. Just keep walking down the street, look for the
Key smash.
bright yellow door.
Let us proceed. Interesting. Are we... Is this like a memory of some kind?
Seems like it.
Response thought form. Explicit purpose recollection. Incoherence detected.
I stop near the bureau entrance to examine a bright cousin dressed like the envoy. He speaks into a little boxy communicator held against his face, oblivious.
Oh, no. They're calling
The
humans
people are
cousins.
the cousins. The
Okay,
humans are the
okay. I
cousins.
misunderstood.
Didn't go anywhere, so it ended up being like watching paint dry, just god-awful. So I ended up having to get even more coffee, otherwise I would have dozed off. It always looks very silly when they communicate through those. How do their words turn to lightning? The envoy leans forward to see why I have stopped, following my gaze. He speaks lowly, so as not to earn the attention of the cloaked streetwalker. What is it? You know Oliver?
Huh. No, I am just fascinated by your communicators. To speak so loudly, so constantly, would be certain death in my previous occupation.
You worked on the surface, right?
Yes, intermittently. Before the rise of,
The cloaked streetwalker collapses his communicator and looks around, quickly spotting us. He smiles widely and signals us to come closer. Hey, Gordon, who's this? Let me guess, exchange initiative? Actually, Oliver, this is Akizateshe, signal initiative.
There we go. Okay.
No shit, I didn't know you got assigned into that. Nice to meet you, Akizateshe. I did my head, receptors curled back respectfully.
I extend the same to you, Oliver, my friend. You may call me Akizet.
Sure thing, Akizet. And hey, I'd love to chat, but I'm on booth duty in like 10. No worries, Oliver, we got business too. See you around.
Farewell. Oh, okay, so that was... Okay.
Will it let us go the other way?
Oh, it wants me to WASD. No. But it'll let me turn right.
And that'll be going back.
Oh, that leads us back.
Yeah, that's where we were.
Okay. Sorry. I sometimes I'm really dense about this kind of thing.
Bonk.
Oh, we're on the tiles, I see.
We gotta dodge the poles.
So we can either go into the bureau.
We should go to the cafe.
That looks like it's a screen transition. Do we want to look at this first?
Fair enough.
I doubt it'll let us, like, go in, but... Why do I say things?
Let's go to the cafe.
Do you have anything to say about us being in here?
Doesn't seem it.
All right.
Let's go to the cafe.
All right. I want to do places I'm not supposed to be first.
This looks like a cafe.
This looks like a cafe. Oh, I see. This is how I walk around, by the way. Response to the thought form. Explicit. Purpose. Recollection. Recording scenery. Recurring scenery.
This is their menu? Incredible. It is almost completely illegible. I see orange, perhaps a citric drink? The bright cousins are so replete with citric acids that they produce little drinks with them. Is this not paradise? I instruct my mouth to construct taste bud equivalencies. It has been so long.
Fantastic.
Taste bud equivalencies. It's been so long since I tasted.
Responsive thought form. Explicit purpose. Recollection. Incoherence detected.
The attendant is paralyzed by my appearance. I sense the glow of recording communicators in my peripheral vision.
Hello.
Hello? Good morning. I'll get an espresso macchiato. What do you want, Akizet? Akizet. That Akizet? Wow, it's so cool to meet you. Do you eat food? Haha, of course she does. Why don't you take a look at the menu, Akizet?
All right. Okay. Same thing.
Order orange coffee.
Or do we want to
we
try
can say
menu?
menu. Yeah.
Where is the menu?
It's behind me. Can you read? Sorry, I didn't mean for that to sound mean.
I can. Do not worry.
Can't.
I will have the orange.
Oh yeah, okay. Espresso macchiato and an orange coffee. That'll be the smash. I got you covered, Akizet. They exchange payment. The attendant leaves to begin production of the beverages. Just wait a minute and we'll have those ready. I wish I could pry these machines open and watch them work. Their manipulation of lightning is truly remarkable. Some moments pass and the attendant returns with 2 flimsy organic cups. Hey, thanks. You have a good day. Thanks. You too. I sip at the opening in the cup. The taste is exotic, unexpected, truly terrible. I smile at the attendant. The citrus saves it, but I would have preferred a simple cup of their oranged juice. Pretty good, right?
It will do.
Great, let's head down to the office. I heard you have some news about the call.
Oh, yes, but please let us talk of it in private. So, the way they bend lightning. So they are fascinated by electricity. I see. You just kind of always hang out there at our side, huh? Afraid to let us off into the weird world all on our own? Gotta have our handler, right? All right. Experimental thought form, incoherence detective. The room high up. Oh,
Well, isn't that peculiar? The elevator isn't working. Guess we can't talk. Never talk. No talking. Sorry. Leave office.
no talking. Quiet. So whatever that was, you see the face buddy pop
Yep.
up there for a moment. I didn't see what they... I think there was some text. I didn't see exactly what they said, but I don't think they want us to deal with whatever... Okay.
Yeah.
I guess they don't want us to see this. All right, well, I guess we're done in here for now.
Seems like it.
In that case, let's go check out the other part of this
Yeah.
page. Oh, I can use the arrow keys. That's so nice.
That was
Wanted to check. Maybe something a little new.
fair.
And I see we've also got some new things to share with Moth, but for now, let's enter the void.
Huh. The void is voiding.
So
That's-
that goes back to their cities. Got
Yep.
it.
That's something.
Spatial thought form, explicit purpose, recollection, recurrent location, alter, incoherence detected. Yeah, okay.
Our dull vessel, that one was called. That's interesting.
Our dull vessel.
Their waters. Their vast inner void, our stilted shore. The end.
Okay, so we got a bunch of stuff. Good, Jiminy Christmas. Okay. There's so much space down here for there to be nothing at the... Oh, wait, hold
And
on.
there's also a right scroll
I
bar.
just saw that
Yeah.
there's a right scroll bar, baby. All right. Do we want to deal with the two stationary ones first? That one goes back.
Yep. Let's do this one.
Oh, no, that takes us somewhere else.
All the things we find probably will.
Okay.
We can go back.
Oh, God, these are all so huge. Their vessel. Dead vessels sat aside our spire. Our cousins found us quickly. Oh, so they crash-landed in the ocean, huh? The stage for our three-eyed performance.
Was there an act on their vessel?
Time period, portals
Oh.
around the Eye of Delete.
Interesting.
Can enter that, too.
Is that where we just were? Their vessel?
No, we were in Void.
Okay.
Okay, at some point we're going to have to stop and get a handle on things, but...
I think we can just keep exploring and going through things. I think that we will continue to find stuff as we do.
Oh, that's all their vessel. Got it. Okay.
Oh, hello.
Well, I'm glad I looked around.
Yeah.
Oh, hi. Hell are you? There we go.
The void.
Okay, that takes us back to the Void. Okay.
Let's look at that spire. That's going to be the same shore.
That's the shore. Is this a separate thing? Okay, here we
Yeah.
go. The embassy. Spatial thought form. Error. Unprocessable entity. Non-renderable. Prohibitive. Incoherent. Okay.
Cool.
The embassy. I love that. I love that so much.
Let's do their vessel.
Oh, wait, hold on. I gotta act. Got it. Their vessel. This is fascinating. Can we scroll? Oh, okay, we can scroll. So this returns us back to their waters. Got it. Understood. God. We haven't played, like, a real website-based kind of game like this in a while, have we?
I
It's
haven't
less-
played a website-based game like this.
Not like this.
Yeah, like this is a really unique experience.
No, it truly, but but the mechanics it uses are familiar and a little bit dated in the sense that they haven't been common for a while, but were at one point. It's the kind of thing we saw with that Hypnospace Outlaw. Mechanically, also kind of had some of and. Funny little room.
Yeah.
Hold on. Funny little room is such a great... All right, so we enter their vessels. We go to the funny little room. Experimental thought form.
Experiential thought form.
Experiential.
Are these all from Akizet's perspective?
Yeah, I
Do you
think
want to
they
take
are.
those on?
Yeah, I probably... The interviewer steps inside and sits across from me. All this study, and I can still barely tell them apart. I guess that explains why all the human faces are like eyes, right?
Yep.
Have I met this one? What's her name?
Sorry for the wait. We had to swap out storage on the camera after that last one. You know about cameras, right?
They are your little lightning boxes for memories, yes?
Haha, you could call them that. You don't mind if we record this, do you?
Do I mind? What does that mean?
Estimation. Will you hold conflict?
Oh, no, I am doing the same. The interviewer erects a tri-legged device formed of dead metal and glass. Dead metal is so... It stares at me with its funny little eyeball.
So, to get us started off here, can you tell me a bit about yourself, your history?
Of course, my friend. I am Akizetishe Joksi. But you may call me Akizet. My time back home before I emerged from my larval form. I was a surface runner. I met with many other cave cities during our corru revolution. Started from my region, and so I, among other volunteers, carried our findings to our distant kin. Oh, so like a courier. Or like a runner, like an actual marathon type guy, right? Carrying messages. That's why I was selected to meet with you. Like most of the others, this was a diplomatic role. Of course, I eventually was fatally wounded on the surface. It was very dangerous, you see. And so followed my emergence. I could speak for winks on what followed.
Eyes and winks are the time periods, huh?
I noticed time period numerous within gazes. But you see, that and my growing interest in the call was why I was chosen for this. Does that suffice?
It does, thank you.
Rad.
Could you tell me why the Obesk have come to Earth?
Have you not already learned this from the prior envoys?
Oh, it's just the script. We're asking all of your people this. It's not just about the exact reason. We really want to understand what you think.
I see! We have sought life for so long. I recall talks of the search even in my youth. We have had the means to reach other planets for just as long, but it's a prohibitive method. We could not simply visit every planet we liked. We needed a clear sign, and your planet gave it to us.
And that would be the call, right?
Yes, so you've already learned of it.
We had a really very long chat about it with one of your engineers just earlier today.
I wonder what the call was. Was it something intentional like the Voyager probe? Or was it unintentional like they accidentally got some reruns of Cheers that were blasted? Kavik?
Sorry, what was that? Oh, Kavik. Yes, that's the one. He's very friendly.
And distinctly unqualified to speak of the call under these circumstances, but I cannot imagine what fantasies he spouted to our cousins.
What are your thoughts about the call, basics aside?
Yes, it is a bizarre paradox. So bizarre that it is the reason I now sit with you, my bright cousin. If not for the call, we may have never found your home. But the call could not have happened without us being in your home already. Not one of our theories has held against scrutiny.
Not one. Kavik certainly had plenty of theories.
I suppressed my laughter through direct internal controls. It would be unseemly to paint him in a negative light upon my first contact. Kavik is brilliant, but until we have evidence, they are simply theories. Finding the source will be the only way to truly understand what is happening. So even they're not sure how this all wound up being like this.
Yeah, it sounds like they feel like they received a signal from one of their own from Earth.
Right. And we're like, and we're like, we didn't do that. But they feel like this got a signal from one of their own, but they're like, but we couldn't have done that because it's so prohibitively, we wanted to find other people out there, but it's so prohibitively difficult to do so that we could only, do it if we were certain. Yeah, that's so weird.
So what does bright cousin mean? Some of your people have been calling us that. Is it a nickname?
Nickname.
Estimation, short name, or endearing made-up name?
Yes, you could call it this. You see, our larval lives are lived in bodies like yours. Almost exactly like yours. The similarities are baffling.
We've heard that sentiment a few times. Your larval forms, they're bipedal too.
Yes, but so much more than that is the same. I truly cannot understate this. We have your faces, your arms, your legs. Only our faces do not move as much. It is as if the Obesk are mirrored here in this bright world, only missing out our receptors and certain armors under our skin. And so you are our cousins, our bright cousins. Bright because they live in the sunlight.
Oh, yeah.
We are undoubtedly of the same family. Why or how is beyond our understanding for now. Oh, I wonder if they truly are related, as would, at this point, I would seem to be the case, right? If they are so strikingly similar as to be virtually identical in that stage. I wonder if both humanity and these in the Obesk descend from a common ancestor, and there was a panspermia situation.
That could be.
And then just kind of divergence from there, right? Why or how is beyond, and maybe that explains how maybe a little Obesk got there if there was a third party panspermia-ing. Why or how is beyond our understanding for now, but I believe the similarity in the call coming from your world is of no coincidence.
I see. I don't think we've had it explained that way before. Given how your people speak, the general consensus was that it was some sort of metaphor. Sorry, metaphor, meaning
I know metaphors, my friend.
Oh, good.
Hey!
So, your technology, Corru, we're still gathering what information we can.
I know you're not exactly an engineer, so no need to go too in-depth, but can you just give me a few basic explanations, as in how you build it and use it? We've got a lot of answers here. We're just trying to reach a consensus.
What an awful question to ask me. I cannot contain my confusion. My receptors curl out of a sort of unease. Why is that an awful question? But I must not blame this bright cousin. She cannot understand.
Interesting. So, do they not build and use it?
It's just...
Is it that it's not considered use and it's not built, it's grown, it's like part of them or something?
Maybe.
Sorry, did I say something wrong?
What? Could they have deciphered our receptor movements already? No. Your question, it is wrong. We do not build it. It is grown and taught.
But our analyses, to interrupt, our analyses say it's entirely metal, non-organic. Your people are so fond of metaphors from what's been recorded already that I just want to clarify. Is Corru alive, as in a living species like you or me? You mentioned this. Kavik mentioned this. Although Kavik's way of speaking especially made it seem like it was just a language barrier or metaphor. You really grow it from something and teach it? Like teaching a child? Is it some sort of symbiosis?
I am quiet for longer than I should be, I think. How could I possibly explain? Yes, no. I see her recognize my confusion, but make no effort to alleviate it. Fine. It is alive. It is grown. It is symbiosis. I must be straightforward with you, my friend. I cannot explain it in your language effectively, and I do not have the expertise of an engineer. You will receive no fruitful answers from me. But I can say that it is not like teaching a child. The spheres it forms soften their walls for our receptors and receive of our thought. That is how Corru is operated, and how our engineers do their teaching.
I see.
I see her face contort into a smile, but it's different.
Sorry for pressing you on that question. We've been asking everyone. Even getting the thoughts of non-engineers is valuable. It helps us get a better picture of your society, your whole caste system.
Maybe that's why it's a caste, because they are the same thing.
Why did your people wait 7 years to open communications? Note, 7 years is roughly equivalent to 3 eyes.
Patrols around the Eye of Velze. Religious implication. Patrols around the Eye of Velze. I wonder if the Eye of Velze is their, sun?
Could be.
And, their eye is equivalent of a year? That is a choice made by the initiative leaders, I believe. The intent was to focus all efforts on researching the call first. But with how quickly our spire was noticed, we had to shift focus to deciphering your languages and cultures to open contact. The interviewer's facial muscles contort in unfamiliar ways. Should I contort mine in the same way? You smash. The physical language of our bright cousins is incomprehensible.
So, in 7 years, your people grew to understand all of our cultures and languages?
I laugh. My voice is so loud in this small room. The cousin mimics my laughter. Maybe she understands. It is an ongoing work. Your species has walked so many diverging paths, but we learned enough to speak with you.
So now that you're here and we've opened communications, what will you do?
We have several initiatives. They broadly concern sharing information, exchanging of resources, and of course locating the call, which I am a part of. I'm excited for what our peoples will do for one another. But I also cannot rest until I have my answers, you see.
Well, you'll find we're alike in that way. Every human loves a good mystery.
Oh yes, we have noticed. Your many attempts to investigate our spire were very entertaining. So many of us wanted to say hello to your creations, but we were not prepared. Oh, so maybe it was landed in the bottom of the ocean or something.
What can you tell us about the call? We know the basics from our chat with Kavik and a few of your theories. But in your own words, what do you know?
The pattern in their questioning is so strange. We already know this, but we must ask you anyway. Well, it's because there is value to be gained in how different people answer the same thing because it reveals underlying assumptions. Right? or underlying assumptions and differences of opinion. And that's... Well, how many of their years is 13 eyes?
Estimation, 30.
30 of your years ago, the wailing across our dull communications began. Much of that time was spent simply locating its origin, and while I was not yet involved, I know that it was excessively costly. So many gates created, so many blemishes outside the air's border. Gates? Interesting. Maybe that's why the way we navigate through this space is also gates.
Yeah.
Reminiscent of the other travel they used. So much time passed that the call grew weak, an echo of what it used to be, all while our efforts ate away resources. Our council began to demand that efforts be slowed, and then your home was found. 7 years ago. Even though we are here now, the source seems no closer. The cousin glances at her memory box. Did I say too much? Her face contorts again, the same way.
What do you mean by it seems no closer? You said it's here, right? You located the source.
No. Dull signals are,
Suggestion. Fuzzy is a suitable descriptor comparable to key smash.
fuzzy within ranges. They are in many places at once, you see. That is how we heard it all the way from our home. We know it is here. We know it is likely in your southern hemisphere, but little else. And it has grown quiet. I know we will need your help. Face contorts again, in a new way. I know that one. It is smiling. Delightful. I shift mine similarly.
Frankly, I don't think that'll be a problem. Your people have been so cooperative and friendly that, well, call it optimistic, but our worlds working together could be the start of something incredible.
We share this feeling, my bright cousin.
Well, that's the script.
We are done?
Yep, that's all for now. We'll be in touch, Hakizet. Thank you so much for coming to meet us.
Of course, this is only the beginning, my friend. Notice memory stream terminated. Advise end recollection. Hey, kind of a long shot, but we could probably get a little extra here. Keep the render running past the end of the stream. Maybe we could talk to Hakizet. At least this version of Hakizet.
Let's try it.
Are we shifting perspective?
That's all. For now. I feel so weird suddenly.
How dapper looking! Is that a big mustache?
What is this? Where?
What the fuck is that? That's not what Hakizet looked like. A rabid feeling of hunger overtakes me. I am dying. But I am awoken. I am an echo. I feel your eyes. You are looking at me. And you are not me. I know you are not me. In my thoughts? How dare you? Sorry, I'm getting ahead of myself. Suppose it is only a matter of time. I recorded for a reason. Are you a child of mine? Perhaps a student? Is my name grown renowned back home?
Child? Student? What are you talking about? Wait, who are you talking to? Why isn't your mouth... I need to go. I need to get out of here.
You cannot. This is all there is for us. Sit or you will destroy this. This oblivious thought form will poison the space. Please wait a moment, observer. I must calm it.
Their recording technology is fucking terrifying.
Their recording technology is upsetting
They
as
just
fuck.
captured a semi-sentient snapshot of the interviewer.
Ho, 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 ho.
What do you mean?
Listen to me. What is your name? Where are you from? What languages are we speaking right now? Do you know these things?
You
do not, do you? We are a dream, a memory. And notably, Hakizet is just rolling with it. I feel as though it is starting to understand. What a pity is not lucid. Oh, key smash. I can hear this, and this thought form rejects my explanation. It stands and runs for the door which does not exist. The room's integrity is shattered.
What's happening?
The walls of her thought form crumble under our lucidity, and she is gone. Do not weep for it, observer. It will grow back. But I'm still here in this small room with you. I grow anxious, yes, because you can feel my thoughts. Not a pleasant feeling. You know what? I'll speak instead. Yes, this is better. Who are you?
I am an interloper.
Fascinating. So interlopers are no longer just a theory. And, oh yes, I see. This is not a copy, is it? You are an interloper and you have access to my personal device. Doesn't seem to bode well for me, does it? Am I, Hey, I know I said I keep quiet while you do your thing, but I'm seeing some really weird activity. You changing shit right now?
Oh, hello, weird smiling face.
A strange dread grips me. Is that you? Do you seek to end the recollection? No, I see you. I do not see it, but I can feel its claws biting into me. What is happening? Tell them about the meteorite. What? An echo? An echo? No. I am simply beyond incoherence. This is sabotage. This is not real. The claw pierces the membrane at the edges of my thought form. I feel something torn from me. Interloper, this is wrong. This is sabotage. You are not doing this, are you? You need to key smash.
I wonder if that thing is the call.
Maybe. That would be interesting. And the call has an agenda of its own.
Yeah.
Attention, thought form modified resources removed. Memory incoherence at maximum, unable to render. Okay, so that definitely wasn't you. That's what let you in, right? I, still don't know what that could be, but, it could definitely change things, because it actually just destroyed this section. Like, it's, completely gone, same as the off layer, so we, Attention, thought form activity detected in dull vessel. We may be on a clock here. I don't get it. Why would it let you in just to end up deleting stuff after? All right. I think that's all we're getting from that.
Yeah, probably.
All right, we're done in the funny little room. Okay. So if we go back to the waters and then back to the void, right? You gotta move faster than this void. The speed runs of this game are going to be awful. All right, so that was their dull waters, right? Or their city, that's where we came from. Their waters, and then this is
our dull vessel.
Our dull vessel. Let's see what else there is out here. Oh, bright little nebula looking thing. It's so pretty. I like the colors in this. Huh. Pink and blue, huh? Good colors. Couldn't tell you why, though. Is this just all... I mean, it's very pretty, but like I am trying to be methodical about... Oh, that looks...
Interesting.
Interesting. Oh, went a little too far on that one. I think we're at the edge of... Oh, hi. Okay, so there is something over here in the far corner. All right, well, let's try this thing.
The thing it cued us in to do was... Yeah, let's examine it. But the thing it cued us in to do next, it mentioned the dull vessel.
Oh, that's good to know. Connector, thought form, prohibitive incoherence.
Okay, so we can't do this anyway.
Can't do this anyway. Okay, that's...
Let's go find where that vessel got to.
Okay. Wait, it's... Oh. Up here somewhere, right? There it is.
Do we want to chat with our moth friend at any point?
Hey, did Azakit not have any furniture? Ship is so empty. Honestly, I hope we kind of just got lost through coherence or something. Oh, wait, could we have been getting commentary at every single point?
Possibly.
Oh, shit.
I have a question about the dull vessel.
What's up?
Why is it called a dull vessel?
Well, it's a vessel that passes through the dull. So they call the place they pass through for interstellar travel. You'd think they were saying it's a really boring ship or something. Honestly, looking at the state of it, I was thinking that anyway.
Have you seen inside an Obesk ship before?
Not precise, personally, but just old pictures and wreck exploration videos. This one is super small, probably just for personal use. Really, it's called our dull vessel in the memory data, though. Anyway, it's pretty cool to see inside one for real, even if it is kind of empty. Like, where the hell did Akazet sit? That shell thing the only chair?
Is this the wreck they found the cyst in?
It's gotta be. Doesn't have nearly as much inside it as the wreck did. Pictures I have it make it look more like lived in, if that makes sense. Who knows? Maybe Akazet didn't think about furniture very much. So they all disappeared at a certain point as well.
Mm-hmm.
But Akazet's wreck is still here. Oh, that's fucked up. Anything else on your mind, bro?
I have some questions.
Let's hear them. I'll do my best.
Who is Gordon?
Good question. Not finding a solid match, but he's clearly an FBX officer. Help if Akazet's core assist actually remembered his face correctly. I'll have to get back to you on this. Maybe you can snag a last name. It'll be easier.
What is the call?
It's a pretty important part of a human Obesk history that gets overlooked a lot. Supposedly, the reason they were able to find Earth was because something was sending a signal their tech picked up. Trying to figure out what it was for a little while after first contact, and were pretty verbal about it. And they just never talked about it again after Akazet's team went missing. And then all that other shit happened. That really is sort of where it all went wrong. Maybe this core assist will finally shed some light on what happened. All right.
Let's get back to it.
We could potentially go back to some of the earlier areas.
That's what I was thinking,
if
and
we
see
want to
what Moth has
hit
to say
that
about
back
those.
button. Because the back button will be the way if we want to go back.
Container. Recurring scenery, inherited context, processed metals, easily accessible. Oh, so this is like... Hey, that container looks kind of familiar. Oh, maybe we do have some of fuel for them already. Right? Recurring scenery, processed metals, easily accessible. Maybe that'll do for...
Maybe.
Responsive thought form, explicit purpose, recollection. My Glazica!
Hello, Akiziteshe. It is so exciting to see you again. Your surface walking grows longer each time.
Oh yes, I have been indulging the cousin's methods of transport. Work continues well ahead of the initiative's projections. What is the status of our vessel?
Consumption is paused for all activities except maintenance. Our pilot has left us in a stable orbit. Fuel reserves are acceptable.
I see. Thank you, my Glazica. Wait, so they're in
Copy
orbit
that.
and you can just kind of go up? Romanization successful.
Huh.
I see, so probably a name. Well, what have you been doing in my absence?
Mostly maintenance, however the pilot sys refuses to sleep, so I have been staying awake. To pass the time, we have been playing little games with the containers while you're gone.
Really? Did you make something yourselves?
No, it is only a game of Parasite. As you can see, I am currently winning.
Well done, we should play soon. Farewell! I love these. So wait. It's because their machines are just other people to them. And that's just kind of what they do. Great mind of my vessel.
Hello, interloper. Hello there. Change location. Change the location. Altering. Now. Ocean. How are you, Lucid? Velzy. Instructed. Who is Velzy? Secrecy instructed. Soon meet.
If we exit, are we now going to be in the ocean?
I wonder. We will.
Oh, fun. We should go back and...
Yeah, let's chat.
You can really tell this was a long time ago. Jesus, look at how small their island is. All right.
Who is Velzy?
Velzy is like roughly their word for God. More to it than that, but I assume you're asking about the Velzy. Like the one the pilot sis was talking about. Notice that when it mentioned that name, it didn't have any context. The word Velzy was separated from its meaning for some reason. Not sure what's up with that. So maybe it was the Velzy. Pretty sure if I had an encounter with that face you'd been seeing, maybe a thought form got messed up by incoherence and thinks it's God.
Weird.
All right. Okay. So, if we go into this location now, we go to the vessel. Will you have anything to say about the vessel? This really is that first contact ship. Damn. Do you know they turned it into a museum?
That's all already asked.
Oh, you're so right, because it's pink.
Yeah. And if we scroll all the way down, and it's not going to let us enter, right? Okay.
Oh, wait, hold on, but they had something to say in there.
Oh, really?
Oh, I thought they did. Oh, no, it just turned yellow when it reappeared. Understood. Okay. So you're there now. We'll have to remember where we parked that. This is the void. All right.
Oh, there's something. There's something. Chat.
Where?
Go to chat.
Oh, yeah, you're so right. Don't forget you moved Akazet's ship to the ocean thought space. Kind of wild I could just move like that.
I have a question about this thought form.
All right, hit me.
What do you know about the dull contrivance?
I don't know too much about it other than it's still up there. Apparently no organic life can pass through it and live, so only the Co could come through. At least that's what they said in some old interviews. Me, personally, think they just don't want us coming to visit their homeworld. Sorry, I was checking the logs. Apparently your mind spike is saying it's a connector thought form. Maybe we could get some proper looks at Obaski with this thing. Find a way to repair this stuff anyway. Interesting. Okay.
And do we get anything if we go back to
The city?
Yeah. Sure do.
Pretty busted, but at least it's something.
I have a question about this city thought form.
Yeah.
What city is this? What city could this possibly be?
I don't think it's any one city, honestly. Like a bunch of stuff smashed together like icons of a city rather than actual representations. What planet is this?
Do.
Should we try that also in the bit down here?
We can, yeah.
All right. So Akazet's assigned contact was Gordon. Let's see if I can track down who this was.
I have a question about this thought form.
I'm looking at it on the feed now. What's up?
Where could this have been?
I don't think there's a street like on Earth that has ever looked like this, lol. That said, she was one of the traveling diplomats back when they still sent those out. Or mentioned it's in the States, so probably somewhere in the U.S. Did they say Chicago? Somewhere on the West Coast? That's where the old HQ was. Oh, never mind. All right.
Is there anything if we go in the building?
It didn't want us to, remember?
No, we could go in the building.
Oh. And you want to see what,
Okay, nothing.
Okay.
Fair enough.
Fair enough. All right. In that case, I think the last thing we need to try is taking the ship around to other places.
I think so.
See if it'll get us somewhere that we couldn't have accessed otherwise, right?
Yep.
So...
The impatience. It'll show you the indicator.
Ah!
There is
We're
the
all-
option. There is the option of clicking on the indicator when it appears.
Yeah, but I'm impatient.
And
All right.
clicking on it faster doesn't make it go any faster. Dive? Click that. Can we examine now that it's dived? Oh, there's a thing down there.
There's a thing. Gate the depths. Examine.
Interrogated context. Why are you here? Oh. I was just going to get in the ship and hop around and see if it brought us somewhere else, but...
Let's do the chat.
Don't worry, I'm seeing this. Keep going.
Okay, that's all we got.
Oh, yeah, you're right. I like how the scroll bar gets longer and longer each time we go down. You're seeing that?
Yeah.
Welcome to the cover of Boris' seminal album, Flood. I saw where you mirrored this over here. Don't think I missed that. I see it again. And again. Really gonna make me do this, huh? All
Yep.
right.
Wouldn't be the depths if we didn't have to go deep.
God, remember when we had to do something like this in, what was it? C++?
Only very vaguely.
God.
Good
That-
game, though.
Yeah, that game was also very good at giving you a feeling of depths. Is this the signal?
This seems healthy and fine.
Probably good.
Oh, it's a thingy.
Well. Executing render. Interloper. Your curiosity will kill you. You are not prepared.
What do you mean?
I know what you want. And I will help you. Restore this corru to hell. Enable communications. You will receive everything you want. Who are you? Not now. Forgive me for this. Goodbye, interloper.
Warning, data overload, safeguards activated.
So I think maybe you were right. Maybe that is the call. A sharp pain pierces your skull. Your mind spike recoils from the corru assist.
Attention, emergency ejection complete. Analysis, minimal connector damage, minor neural impact.
Yo, you alright? Oh shit. Moth frantically pulls the wires out of a smoking processor. The room smells like fried electronics. Jesus Christ. That spike just saved your life, dude. And it didn't sound like that thing was trying to kill you, but damn, just look at this. I have to limit the signal splitter in case that happens again.
So, what now?
Well, obviously we've got to repair this thing. Could learn so much, seriously. Never been able to maintain a corrucitic tech, let alone fix it. I don't know what would do that sort of fine. Maybe they'd finally move me out of the basement. But according to the friend thing, we need some metal to give the calm, which apparently will feed the core assist. Pretty sure that container we have is one of the same ones on Akazet's ship, so probably has something we can use, right? Not really sure how to open it without destroying it. Do me a favor, reconnect and ask Fun Friend about that. Maybe it'll have a suggestion.
What about the entity that kicked me out?
Oh, didn't mean to be so flippant about that. Sorry. This time I was actually able to track what it was saying with some direct stream access. Your thing doesn't want to kill you. The fact that it's relying on us to survive, and it does seem to want to survive, I think it just didn't have any other way to get you out of that thought space. Which I guess it's just going to be holding as leverage for now. Look, don't worry about it. You got me watching over this operation. If something like that happens again, I'll make sure you're fine.
Well,
What's up?
I have a question.
Yeah?
Where were these pulled from?
Oh, wait, this is the same.
Yep.
Oh, no, this is new.
Oh,
So they found this stuff in a wreck along the ocean floor near New Zealand, and by near, I mean like 1,000 miles off the southeast coast. Just like it was found so far out from anything else. Found so far out from anything else, like... New Zealand's just the closest point of reference I figured you'd recognize. I think it had drifted pretty far distance from wherever it actually fell. Which is the southern hemisphere. I wonder
Yep,
if they were
sure
trying to get
is.
close to... Estimates they put down say it's probably been down there 20, 30-ish years.
yep, that's when they said the call started. I called it about the call.
Now we just kill time until my copper tubing order gets here. Don't worry, I'll let you know as soon as it's in. Well, I don't know about you, but I think that seems like a pretty good place to call it.
I want to know what happens.
Do you?
Does it have save load?
Let me find out.
Mindspike data management? Export file? Export file? Cool.
Okay, and we just started it downloading. Okay, cool. So I guess that's our save. Active support group. Support actions. Oh, and there. Okay, the license. Got it. Understood. Well, I'll tell you what. I'm having fun with this. I think this is really good, and I think it's fascinating. I love the implied world building in this and what we're getting from it. If y'all want to see more of this, let us know. It will probably be a bit before we can fit a full playthrough of this in the schedule. But if it's something people want to say, we'll make time to come back to it.
Yeah.
So let us know what you feel. And in the meantime, take care and enjoy your Oh, that's going up on Friday. Enjoy your Friday, everyone. Bye.
Peace.
Thank you again to all of our patrons for supporting us another month. It means the world to us that you like what we do here, and we hope we can keep doing cool stuff that you enjoy month after month. We'd love to give a super special shout out to the patrons in our aptly named I'm Jacked In tier, including Alice,
Beatrice the Golden,
Snow Flurry,
and the Fighting Doll.
We named that back when we were playing Cyberpunk games with way more frequency.
Yeah.
And it was a running joke on the channel for a while that we'd name episodes I'm Jacked In whenever we... Maybe that'll be the episode title for this one. Oh, I just talked myself into it. That's going to happen. Anyway, people who support us at patreon.com/APR get to vote on an indie creator for us to feature on the channel each month, which is why we played this game right now. They also get access to the Patreon Potpourri, which just a random episode every month of something that is really unusual and out of step for us. This month, for example, we played Shenzhen IO.
Yeah.
Which was strange. And before that, we played some Mahjong games. We've played Dwarf Fortress doing that. A lot of random stuff that just doesn't work as like a main channel series for us at this point. And the money we get from that goes back into maintaining the channel, so buying our games, keeping our equipment up to date, and all that good stuff. It's not for our survival. We are going to be fine. So, if you want to and if you can and want to support us, great, but don't feel obligated. We're not, this is not a life or death thing for us. Anything else you want to add at the end? I feel like I do a lot of talking during the patron bits, and maybe you can say something nice to...
Appreciate ya.
Great. Nailed it.
Smash that like, comment and subscribe.